don't see as much like, you know, of the player base over there making waves as much as like we see the Japanese player base making waves, and even here in the States as well, just because we have so many events here. But yeah, like you said, I'm sure there's someone in the EU or maybe even in Germany where Tarik's from, where, you know, maybe he could get this kind of experience against someone like Snow.
Tarik getting those earpieces in, looking like a professional, like floor broadcaster with those in-ear monitors, or like a musician, like whenever you play, whenever you have to play with the wireless in-ears. Yeah, playing to the, exactly. We were talking off stream just for the chat. We were both musicians, both into music, and just, yeah, the in-ears right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Even the production crew over here also getting in on the band work.
Yep.
Don't worry, no plugs here. We're just a bunch of music nerds, and I'm just
who also play Smash.
Who also play Smash. And yeah, seeing those really do look like in-ears.
Yeah, they do. There's like the IEMs or whatever. Yeah, like the in-ear monitors for sure. That, I mean, I know, like I watch like other like streamers and competitive gamers. I know someone like the Valorant community, they use a lot of those whenever they're playing as well. So yeah, it's cool to see Tarik kind of rocking those a little bit right here. But right now, I mean, Snow trying to rock Tarik over here, trying to find some combos, but not able to find a whole lot. And I mean, this again, Battlefield, we saw this earlier. I mean, I think that Tarik likes the extensions on the platforms. However, you do run the risk of falling out of the up smash right here, falling out of the drag downs because of the platform.
Yeah, and for game one, I mean, chat, you can also think about when was the last time anyone in chat or when you guys have seen game one Battlefield. That is pretty rare.
Yeah.
Going to Triplat's game one, not the most common, especially against Mario. But, you know, they struck, and Tarik clearly, like, if Tarik didn't want to go here, it would be available to strike out and not have this be an option.
Yes.
Clearly very comfortable with it. And it could also be kind of thinking about the 5-game DSR situation, which at this level, you do have to think about that. Maybe just wanting to get it off the board, saying, you know what, if I can beat you here, what does that say about your chances? So could be some 4D chess being played.
Yeah, absolutely. Could be maybe kind of telegraphing the long game, like you said, like maybe throughout a 5-game set. But right now, I mean, Snow looking pretty primed to take this first stock off of Tarik. Yeah.
Down tilt up air for the confirm. Mario finding those kills with the up air more and more common. We saw it in the Mario Ditto earlier. Okay, but that nice parry into that down tilt up smash, and you're gonna eat some damage for this.
Yeah, maybe thought that Snow would run in with like a short hop up air, so maybe tried to just like kind of create that no-fly zone. But Snow not biting the bullet right there, not being baited so easily. So, but right now Tarik trying to find maybe a forward air right here at the ledge could kill. It is at this point though maybe a little stale, so could potentially be an issue right here.
Uh-oh, this is what we see with these yeah, just able to get him back into the middle of the stage. We got people over here, in case you're hearing chat, people are just going crazy for Melee, if you're wondering in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice way to clean up that stock here. Keep it very, very competitive. Oof. Dropping a little low there. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, not able to clip onto the ledge and kind of like done like an air dodge, I believe. So would have been really scary if you don't make that back. But at this point at 104, I mean, one big read right here from Snow. Up smash potentially or a back air at the ledge could be the second stock of Tarik, but we're going to have to see. I mean, right now, I mean, we've seen Tarik fight out of these for sure.
Shooting down those fireballs, trying to condition a specific area. Wouldn't it be funny if Greninja, like Flood, just didn't work? Just because of, actually, and I'm not a Pokemon person, so I don't know what type. I'm sure chat's already got it. Saying, moron, don't you know that Greninja's a so-and-so Pokemon type?
Yeah.
But I assume he's
water. They're water type. I assume they're water
maybe,
type.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, imagine if like you were able to heal or something like that. It'd be kind of crazy. So, but right now, I mean, Tarik.
Nice catch.
Yeah, trying to find some footing right here, trying to find a big combo. Not able to get these confirms. I mean, earlier we saw the confirms happen so easily, but now we see Tarik struggling to find some of these confirms at this point against Snow, against someone who has optimized their combo routes and can find these crazy stocks. I mean, you don't want to do that you need to be able to find these kills.
Yeah, oh, what a great stutter step option there, waiting for the roll away to continue this advantage state. Tarik really, really struggling here. Just kind of having to dance around, look for openings. Snow just looking really comfortable and confident with how he's approaching this stock lead. Tarik having to go off there, try and find the kill, and he does with that fair 120% on the board. We'll have to see if Rage comes in here, and if we can find a situation where maybe, you know, Mario sometimes, once you get up to higher percentage, similar to Greninja, all of a sudden some confirms become a little tougher or non-existent, and maybe it can be a little tough to kill without finding an up smash, without finding some kind of read. And that allows Tarik to start to claw his way back in, which he's kind of already doing here.
Yeah. How much more do you have left in the tank, though, if you're Tarik? I mean, yeah, like you said, we're starting to see those kind of happen right now, but at this point, you know, are you going to see a double jump to the platform like we saw earlier? Yeah, it's exactly what we saw. We saw it earlier, and it's a really good way to reset the neutral and just to avoid the ledge trapping. That should be it.
Yeah. Oh, no.
We're a liar.
Yeah, we're lying here, just not quite. But yeah, like you said, yeah, that'll do it, though.
Yeah.
Because the jump from, like, people don't usually talk about the stats of, people talk about how fast characters are, etc. But then you have to talk about Greninja, characters like Falco, who have insane jumps. Like, part of the reason the character is where they are, respectively, on their tier list, or why they're good, is because of their ability just to get up there. Greninja able to really immediately jump up to that middle platform and kind of reset to neutral. With all that being said, though, not going to be able to find that game one and claw back in. We'll have to see there if this starting on Battlefield, where we go next, and if it ends up paying off in the long run.
Yeah, it was happening earlier, and I think that maybe we see Tarik willingly wanting to go to Battlefield in the future, just because, like, you know, we talked about, like, being able to just reset neutral against Mario can be so huge, just because at this point, like, the ledge trapping is really strong. At that percent, one back air, maybe even a back throw positioning, like, you know, that's just the stock right there. So was able to at least extend that game and, like you said, start to claw his way back. Not able to finish it out, but Town and City going to be a stage where he will definitely have a much easier time finding some of these kills, especially talking about the sides with that forward air.
Right, yeah, I mean, basically when we go to FD mode, Tarik definitely, I think, a fan of FD. Not that Mario isn't also pretty into it as well, but going to find, even with those high upper blast zones, that up smash confirmed to get that first stock.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, really good start right here, but oh man, that down air could have potentially been a problem right there, even with the bigger blast zone here at the top in Town and City. So far trying to find something. Multi-hits, though, such a weird thing. Sometimes I feel like we see people fall out of Greninja's hits, like multi-hits all the time.
Yeah.
It's the scoop right there, though, and then it ties up the stock count. Snow not letting it fall too far behind, but like you said, this FD variant can prove to be really cumbersome for Mario, especially when someone like Greninja is like at bay, trying to kind of keep them around, even though Mario generally doesn't dislike the stage per se.
Was looking for something there, but I was a little surprised to see the down throw fair. Just was really looking to end it there. But right now, Tarik is doing a great job staying in the driver's seat under these platforms, sharking Mario with both up smash and just grabbing him and getting him back up there, not letting him get comfortable with stage control. Fair, sending him back up, using that high platform to offer a threat. And there we go, resetting with the down tilt fair, and now it's Tarik in the driver's seat.
Yeah, definitely cooking right here a little bit. I mean, this is exactly what you need to do. Got to get that game back in order to tie the set count right here. But, you know, can we find a crazy opening? I mean, I feel like compared to some Marios, I feel like Snow is one of the more like calculated, reserved, just like playing the long game, not going for crazy reads like someone like Skinny the Pooh from Texas, for example, who's like generally kind of just like mashing.
A little more unhinged.
Yeah, he'll throw out the F smash 3 times in a row and somehow find a kill. So, but right now Snow just trying to play this out a little bit. The down air not gonna kill. I mean, that's the counter pick value right there.
Yeah.
Slightly bigger blast zone.
100%. And even though the side blast zone's pretty small, that back air not quite gonna do it just yet. Back throw still not gonna do it. Yeah, I think I'm understanding. Tarik just liking, I think, the blast zone situation here. Obviously with the smaller side blast zones and Fair being just such a menace off the side. But now we have to see, can Snow stop getting hit and bring it back from a 100% deficit?
Yeah, this is a situation though where you don't want to be a part of. You need to find this kill onto Snow, or else Rage Mario. The fact that Greninja doesn't have a lot of tools to do anything after like 120 in terms of like reliable confirms. So this is kind of the moment where Tarik really needs to close this game out.
Uh-oh, and like you were saying, yeah, now dash attack, I believe, not going to really lead into much. Uh-oh. Okay, just smart, just like taking the percent, stepping back to just having stage control, realizing that it's becoming a much, much closer game. And in these kind of situations, I feel generally Mario more favored to be able to find a kill here. The back air, and he's going to do it with the rage. Those side blast zones coming back to haunt Tarik on that stock.
Yeah, getting counterpicked by your own counterpick, you hate to see it for sure. And that's, now it's like a lot more difficult to deal with, now being down 2 whole games entirely.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we cannot understate the fact taking that game 2, going up 2-0. Oh,
it's huge.
It's so huge. The momentum and the feeling of having to claw your way back through 3 respective games, especially when these have been nail biters and very close.
Yeah, certainly for sure. But here we go. We hear Animal Crossing music, so it's probably going to be a run back to Town and City, I believe. So here we go. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, it was working out for almost the entire game. And you just couldn't find the kill for just a little bit, and that was all that Snow needed in order to, you know, steal that game away from Tarik.
Yeah, just clawed back and was able to find that, not just like, it was an off-stage, deeper back air, you know, fairly close to the blast zone, just caught sleeping at the wheel a little bit with that rage to close it out. And like we've really been seeing all set long, this is just very close, very, very competitive.
Yeah, so far so good right here, though. Kind of, you know, keeping it nice and even on both sides. I mean, the first stock I think here is going to be so big.
Yeah, and you know, really, right now, Tarik's got to be thinking about, these are potentially my 3 winners side stocks. Really wanting to go into tomorrow, top 24, and have that extra entire set to work with, it feels so good to finish off the day winner's side. But Snow has something to say about it, taking it out with that Mario Tornado only at 80%. Gotta see Tarik find the option now.
Blast zone too big.
Too big?
Too big on the top, so not able to actually get the kill. I think on other stages that definitely would have been it. But right now, Tarik trying to find some footing right. Oh no.
No. I like the idea, trying to extend, walk forward with the up tilt. Wasn't able to get it. But like you were saying with Snow being very calculated, just looking for these intelligent options, never overextending though. Never really just going for anything super crazy.
Yeah, which is why I think Snow plays the lead so well. And then just because he's so calculated, even when he's down, he's able to just claw his way back and bring it back and bring it back. So
yeah, it doesn't really seem to be phased at all. Oh my gosh, this up air just starting all the shenanigans. Getting clipped by that fireball could have been something else, but just taking the chip damage instead.
Yeah, able to hold shield like right at the perfect time right there, because you know Snow was going for something right there.
Looking for that dash attack at ledge, not able to find it. Just kind of throwing out the random up smash like you do as Mario. Because why not?
Yeah.
Noggin knocker, you just got to throw it out sometimes. The parry.
Yes.
No, just a little bit of jockeying here in the center stage. No one really getting anything.
Yeah, this is a situation
No one's
where
touching each other. They haven't hit each other for like 30 seconds.
And there it is. The one hit ends up counting, getting a huge stock right there. This is winner's life on the line for Tarik if he cannot close out this game number 3. And right now with the momentum from Snow, it's looking more and more grim with each passing second.
It truly is. Oh my gosh, what a statement. Snow drops down with the cake to finish it off. Such a sneaky little move in there. And you saw the look on Tarik's face. He was not ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. When you see your opponent like a little shook by it, you know that you just kind of snuck away and stole that stock off of them really quick. So, and that's the first like super risky play that you see from Snow the entire set because of how like slow and methodical he's been playing the entire set before that.
Yeah,
so.
Just kind of run off. I mean, I think he's able to get back there, but still, you're risking a reversal situation. You're going deep off stage, and Mario, a little scary off stage. Like he doesn't have the most insane recovery and like multilateral movement options like a Sora we were just watching, but every once in a while at that super top level, they're just like, I'm going to pull the trigger on this option that you haven't seen all set. You probably haven't seen it in multiple sets against this character in general, and I'm just going to run off and end your winner's side run with this little cape swoosh right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to be moving on. I mean, both players moving on to day 2 tomorrow anyways. But obviously now, Tarik starting in on losers, and I mean, who you have to play, it's going to be kind of up in the air. But, you know, Snow knowing that you can rest easy, even if you start a little slow in winners tomorrow, like, you could still continue the run. But
100%.
Yeah, Tarik's going to have to show up and just be on fire, ready to go.
Ready to go. And I am looking out. I'm seeing folks sitting down over at the quad. The quad is empty, though.
Yeah.
I am uncertain on the rest of bracket at this point.
Yeah, like it's very possible that it's. Oh, we have someone coming up. Perfect. Okay, so we have. So Shuton and Monty haven't played yet, and I'm assuming that. Yeah, we haven't seen that just yet. We have Xavier and Send, which will be really